Need your help. Uh, oh, hey. um, Good morning, everyone. I did not prepare anything, so I was praying just now. I was like, God, please help me. Tell me what to say. But I have a few things in mind that I want to talk about, though. But today's Ask Me Anything Autism. I decided to do Ask Me Anything Autism every Sunday because, well, maybe not every Sunday, but for now, that's what I'm doing. Because people come to my DM all the time and they ask me questions. And I try as much as I can, as busy as I am, to answer those questions. So I'm like, okay, since you guys have questions, just come to ask me then autism. Just I answer the question, I'm reaching more people, I'm reaching more lives, and then less people come into my DM to ask me questions because I've answered the question over and over again, right? I mean, I think that makes sense, right? Okay. Well, anyway, that's why to ask me anything autism. Um, so I will, of course, talk about other things while I wait for someone to come and ask me a question. And if you're watching this, please share it with someone that you think might have a question for me, because that's what I'm here for. So anyway, guys, I had a very proud moment a few days ago. Um, if I don't know if you guys know this, but Williams was sick for like a week, so he didn't go to school. And so I nursed him, and then I got sick. That's just the way it goes. I got sick, and then I nursed myself because there's no one to nurse me. That's okay. I have Jesus. So, and then we eventually went to, he started school eventually, and then we started karate, right? And the first day was fine. He did very, very good. And then the second day we went for karate, he wasn't feeling himself. Like he just, they were supposed to all go down on the floor, and Williams went down on the floor very dramatically, which is not uncommon. But this time I tried to whisper, I'm like, Wells, don't do that. And then he goes, I have a headache. So I motioned to him to come sit down with me. So as soon as he sat down, he's like, can I play with your phone? I'm like, no, you're not going to skip karate to come play with my phone. No, if you have a headache, just sit down, relax. You can lean on me or whatever. So we sat there and we were waiting for Zita to finish. So he sat down with me and he leaned on me, and then he leaned on the chair, and then he lay down on the chair, and he was just uncomfortable and moving from one position to another, which is very common again, right? That's not uncommon for Wells. He doesn't sit still, right? And so after karate, we go back home and they eat dinner. Everything went well. He took a shower, and then his sister was like, Mommy, he was just playing you. He's not, he doesn't have a headache. He just didn't want to do karate. Okay. So that possibility is there too, right? So that's why I didn't want him to play with my phone and skip karate, because then it would be every day I have a headache, right? If Williams doesn't want to do anything hard work, like seriously, he doesn't. so, so I just have to find a way around it to get him to do what he's supposed to do, right? Because karate is good for him. It's actually called Krav Maga, so I don't know if I'm supposed to call it karate, but it's good for him. It helps with his body coordination. It helps him to learn to defend himself. Before, Zita used to bully Williams. Let me just tell you guys, like, she's his sibling, but she used to bully him, and that's what kids do, right? If they think that they can do that to you, they will, and it's not coming from a bad place. It's just, she would, I, long and short, she used to bully him, in my opinion. Okay, she loves her brother to death. Like I cannot even yell at him without her yelling at me. So she loves her brother, but in my opinion, she used to bully him. Bully is a strong word, but I can't find another word to use. So, so I would tell him, "You're stronger. You need to believe that you're strong." Because I know he's stronger. He's a boy. He's definitely stronger. I know he has the strength. He just doesn't have the mind to do anything or to even defend himself, right? So this Krav Maga has really, really helped. Now she knows not to try to punch her brother or to hit her brother, because he's just blocking her alone, and she hits his hand. She feels the pain. She feels the pain, and then she just respects herself and goes away, right? So Krav Maga is very, very good for your autistic child, if that's something you're considering. And of course, you know that they get bullied at school. Yeah, children on the spectrum get bullied at school. Children with special needs. In fact, all children get bullied. Okay, so the thing about children with special needs is they might be more prone to it because they don't know how to defend themselves naturally, or they might be more prone to it because they don't know how to complain, right? They don't know how to tell their parents, they don't know how to tell the teachers, so the kids just keep doing it, right? Okay. So anyway, that's that. So he said he had a headache, and I kind of believed him, even though there was a possibility that he was lying because he was doing everything else fine. He ate his dinner fine. He finished his dinner. He watched his iPad, which is what they get during dinner, and everything was fine. And then it was time for bed, and I said, "Turn off your iPads. Let's get ready for bed." And he goes, "I have a headache." So I'm like, "Are you serious right now? Like you were watching your iPad and you were fine, and now you have a headache." So he was laying down. We got ready for bed. He was laying down, and he still said he had a headache. So at this point, I'm like, "Okay, yes, I think something is wrong." So I went and I got him some Tylenol, and he wanted a cold cloth. I gave him Tylenol and I gave him a cold cloth because I'm like, you know what? Maybe he wasn't fully recovered before we went to Krav Maga. Maybe I should have given him some more time. But he was home for like, he didn't do Krav Maga for like 10 days, So, but anyway, I'm like, maybe I should have given him more time and all of that. So I went and got him a cold cloth and I put it on his head. And Zita kept saying, "Mommy, Williams is lying. Williams is lying." She kept saying it so much, and I'm like, "Okay, you know what? You need to be quiet. I know my child, and I know he's not lying." And she felt bad that I said that, but it's the truth. Like I knew he wasn't lying. At that point, I just felt like he wasn't lying. I just felt it in my soul that he wasn't lying. And when they go to bed, I usually stay in the bed with them. Like that's how my children sleep. It's weird. I know. They After they sleep is when I move them to different rooms. But before they sleep, they are in my bedroom and I'm in the middle of the bed. I don't have a choice. I have to be in the middle of the bed. One person is on this side, the other person is on this side, and then they sleep before I move them. That's the only way my children will go to sleep. I know it's weird, but I don't think I'm the only weird. This is the only weird family, is it? Like, what's the weird thing you guys do in your family? You can leave that in the comments if you want. But I think it's weird, but that's what my kids have me do. So I stay in the middle of the bed until they go to sleep. And so this is my time to maybe watch something that I like, listen to something, and I just sit down there and wait for them to go to sleep. So anyway, I was sitting in the middle of the bed and Zita was going on and on about how he's lying. And then I had to like really sternly tell her like she should stop doing that and that I know my child and he's not lying. The next thing we know, Williams is moving around so uncomfortably. And then I'm like, okay, this boy is really, really, there's something going on with him and he's probably about to throw up. So I got him a plate. And as soon as I gave him the plate, as soon as he had the plate, he just went, whoa, whoa, whoa. The plate filled up and Zita had to run to go get another plate. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. But after he threw up, he felt better. So I'm thinking maybe it was something he ate in school or something like that. But I was proud of myself. And then I said to Zita, "You see that? I told you that he wasn't lying. I told you that there was something wrong." And then she apologized to her brother and all of that. But I felt so proud of myself that I could notice, the little difference in him, and I could be able to tell if he was just doing that to dodge something or if he was actually telling the truth. I don't know. This might not be a big deal for some of you people, but it was a big deal to me because I'm like, it was a big deal to me that I could notice it. So I'm like, oh, I really, really know my child. Oh. But that's what happened, and that is my proud mom moment. Um. Anyway, I hope that story blesses somebody. So this live, nobody is coming to ask me a question, apparently. That's okay. Okay. Nobody has any questions to ask. All right, no problem. Um, hmm. Well, let me see. If any of you is still going through, because I talk about this a lot. So if you're watching my channel for the first time, then you're probably hearing this for the first time. But if any of you is still going through the motion of should I tell my child they're autistic or not? Please go ahead and do it. Okay. There's no disadvantages in my opinion. You guys don't mind the iron back there and Williams toys. Okay, so there's no disadvantage in my opinion to telling your child that they have autism, because if you don't, the child will label himself something. They definitely will, because they know that they're different, right? They know that they don't fit in the way other kids fit in. You probably think that they don't know, but they do know. Even if your child is non-verbal, right? They they um they see things and they understand what's going on most of the time. They don't understand. Some of them don't understand fully, depending on um, the emotional level of your child, right? Or the cognitive level of your child. But they understand a little bit. So if you're not telling your child what they are, they're going to tell themselves what they think they are. And they'll probably get it from what other kids tell them that they are, right? So if a child says to them, actually, I read on Facebook the other day where a mom was saying that she took her child to the store, and the store owner's child um, wanted to be friends with her child who's autistic. But as he was talking to her child wasn't responding because it's nonverbal. And then the little boy says, "What is wrong with you? Why are you not saying anything? Are you freaking crazy?" or something like that, you know? And then she said to the boy, "No, he's not crazy. Don't speak to him like that. He just cannot talk the way that you're talking. He just cannot speak like you at the moment." And so the boy was apologetic, and he said he still wanted to be friends with the autistic boy. So, like, imagine if the mom wasn't there and someone wanted to make friends with the boy, maybe at school or something like that, and they said, "Are you crazy?" And then he turns to another friend and said, "This boy is crazy. Like, I'm talking to him. He's a freak. He doesn't even talk back." Some kids say that even without trying to be malicious or a bully. It's something that they've heard someone say. So they believe that if you're acting weird, you are a freak. So he's just calling it for what it is. Like, he's a freak. He's not talking. And then they walk away from you. And now your child is standing there accepting that label and thinking to himself, "Oh, that's probably what it is. I'm a freak. I don't speak like the other children. I don't know how to play like the other children, so I am a freak." And that's what they will go with, because you did not take the time to explain to them that what they have is autism. And for some children with autism, it takes them longer to actually speak, or it's hard for them to socialize like other children. This is a conversation that you need to have. Like, it is very, very important. I can't stop saying it, and I cannot overemphasize it enough. Like, it is very, very important to have that conversation. Even if you think your child doesn't understand, give them a word for what it is, and show them other children who have the same thing, so they know that they're not alone, right? Show them my channel, show them Williams. Let them know that they have they have a brother and a friend in Williams, right? So I do the same thing with Williams. I show him kids with autism all the time, and it makes him feel like sometimes he just watches and he walks away. So he probably thinks, "That's not like me," or something. I don't know what he thinks, but at least he knows that he's not alone, and he's not the only one who is experiencing what he's experiencing. Okay. So since there was no questions this morning, I guess that's it for me. I hope this live blesses someone. And if you do have any questions, please leave it. Even if you watch this after it's aired, leave the question, and then I'll probably answer it the next time I do a live stream. So thank you so much for watching. Leave me a like. If there's anyone you think that my channel will bless, please go ahead and share it with them. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We always forget to do that, right? So go ahead and do it right now. And if you liked this video, I mean, if you're watching it to this point, you probably like it. That's why I don't talk about liking and subscribing in the beginning, because I'm like, we don't even know if they like you. So you have to like me to subscribe, right? And to like the video. I don't want you to like it just to like it. Just like it if you really like it. If you think I'm blessing you, And then subscribe if you think this is a good channel that you want to get more from, because we're always posting, right? So that you don't miss any notifications. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed Sunday. And Wells, let me see if you want to say hi. Wells, they're playing right now, so if you want to log off, that's fine. But if you want to see them, just give us a few seconds. Wells, come. She's asking me what is it, like she doesn't know. Like she doesn't know why I'm calling. Do you want to say hi?
I want to say hi.
Okay, then say hi. Yes, you can. Do you have to sit on me? Don't sit on me. Just stand.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. Say we're going to church.
We're going to what's it called? Church or church? Swimming. Oh, we're going to swimming. Yeah, we're going to swimming. Yeah,
after church.
We're going after church.
Right. Tell them have a happy Sunday and
happy Sunday.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
I don't have to tell you guys what to say all the time. Do you have something to say? Just one sentence. Who
Um,
wants to go first?
Me.
Wells is older. All right, Wells, you go first. One sentence.
Please subscribe to Williams Just to Learn. Bye.
Okay, Zita's turn. Zita, one
Bye.
sentence.
Please subscribe to Zita Mamma Mia.
Oh,
Bye.
Lord.
Oh, no, that was it.